Welcome to my channel Mintage Mysteries, where every coin has a hidden story. If you love discovering hidden treasures and uncovering coin secrets, you're in the right place. We're on a quest to solve the puzzles behind the world's most fascinating coins. From rare errors to legendary rarities, let's dive into the mysteries of numismatics. The 2003 Jefferson Nickel marked the final year of the original design that had adorned the 5-cent coin since 1938. This iconic coin featured the image of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The design reflected America's deep respect for Jefferson's legacy, while also showcasing the traditional artistic style and minting technology of the 20th century. On the obverse, or front side of the coin, the portrait of Thomas Jefferson faced left. This likeness was based on a sculpture by Jean-Antoine Houdon, a French neoclassical artist who had created a life mask of Jefferson. The obverse was originally designed by German-American sculptor Felix Schlag, who won a competition in 1938 held by the United States Mint. Schlag's initial design for the obverse was altered slightly before being approved. While his original depiction of Monticello on the reverse was accepted with minor adjustments, the Mint required changes to the font and spacing of the inscriptions on the obverse. The inscriptions on the obverse of the 2003 nickel included, "In God We Trust," on the left side of the coin, curving along Jefferson's profile, and "Liberty," followed by the year 2003 on the right. The mint mark, either P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco on proof coins, was also placed on the obverse, to the right of Jefferson's ponytail. The reverse of the 2003 Jefferson nickel displayed a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. This neoclassical mansion was an architectural project designed and built by Jefferson himself, inspired by classical Roman architecture. The Monticello image was a central feature of the coin, placed directly in the middle of the reverse side. It was detailed and symmetrical, showcasing the front elevation with its domed roof, columns, and steps. Above Monticello, the Latin phrase "e pluribus unum," meaning "out of many one," was inscribed in a curved fashion. Beneath the building, the word Monticello appeared in block letters. Below that were the denomination 5 cents and the name of the issuing country, United States of America. These inscriptions were arranged to balance the image of Monticello and give the coin a classic, formal appearance. The composition of the 2003 nickel was the same as it had been since 1946, a cupronickel alloy made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighed 5 grams, had a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and featured a plain, smooth edge. This alloy had been chosen to balance durability, affordability, and ease of minting, especially during wartime and post-war economic conditions. The 2003 Jefferson nickel is historically significant because it represents the end of an era. In 2004, the U.S. Mint launched the Westward Journey Nickel Series to commemorate the bicentennials of the Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark Expedition, during which Jefferson played a pivotal role. As such, 2003 was the final year that both the obverse and reverse featured the original 1938 Felix Schlag designs without modification. Collectors often view the 2003 nickel as a bridge between tradition and transformation in American coinage. It closed the chapter on a design that had endured for over 6 decades, just before the Mint began modernizing the look and feel of U.S. currency in the 21st century. The 2003 Jefferson nickel, while largely produced in vast numbers for general circulation, possesses certain characteristics and conditions under which it can be considered rare or highly valuable in the numismatic market. Its significance is not based on mintage scarcity alone, but rather on the combination of exceptional condition, die variety, minting errors, and the historical context of the design's final year. As the last issue to feature the original reverse image of Monticello before the United States Mint transitioned to the Westward Journey Nickel Series in 2004, the 2003 nickel holds a unique place in the timeline of American coinage. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 373 million nickels in 2003, while the Denver Mint contributed more than 410 million. Despite this large-scale production, coins that remain in perfect or near-perfect condition are significantly fewer in number. The value of a 2003 Jefferson nickel is most notably influenced by its grade, especially those assessed by professional grading companies such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. Coins that are graded at MS 67 or higher are highly desirable to collectors because they represent a level of preservation and strike quality that is seldom found in circulation-struck coins. Particular emphasis is placed on coins exhibiting full steps on the Monticello building depicted on the reverse. The term full steps refers to the number of visible, uninterrupted steps at the entrance of Monticello. Coins with 5 or 6 fully struck steps indicate a superior strike and a well-maintained die. Because the striking process often results in weak or incomplete detail in the lower portions of the reverse design, finding a 2003 Jefferson Nickel with sharp, full steps is relatively uncommon. Collectors are willing to pay a significant premium for certified coins bearing the full steps designation, especially in high mint state grades. These coins, when authenticated and encapsulated by major grading services, can command values well above face value, often ranging from several tens to hundreds of dollars depending on grade and demand. Another source of rarity lies in error coins. During the minting process, various mechanical issues can result in coins being struck improperly. Common but still collectible errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, die clashes, double die obverse or reverses, broad strikes, and clipped planchets. A 2003 nickel with a dramatic off-center strike, especially if the date is still fully visible, can attract collector interest and sell for a significant premium. Similarly, double die errors, where design elements appear to be doubled due to misalignment during striking, are rare and can be quite valuable. These varieties are typically confirmed and documented by experienced error collectors or third-party grading services. Proof versions of the 2003 Jefferson Nickel were minted at the San Francisco Mint with the S mint mark. These coins were struck using specially prepared dies and polished blanks to achieve a mirror-like surface and high level of detail. They were not intended for circulation and were instead sold in proof sets to collectors. While proof coins are generally common in terms of availability, those that have been preserved perfectly and graded PR 70 with deep cameo contrast between frosted devices and mirror-like fields can be worth more than their original purchase price. Collectors often seek out such flawless examples to complete registry sets, which further drives their market value. The historical importance of the 2003 issue also contributes to its elevated interest among collectors. The original Jefferson Nickel design, featuring Felix Schlag's portrait of Jefferson and the image of Monticello on the reverse, had remained largely unchanged since its debut in 1938. The year 2003 marked the final issuance of this classic design before the United States Mint introduced a new series in 2004 to commemorate the bicentennial of the Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark Expedition. As a result, many collectors view the 2003 nickel as the closing chapter of a design era that spanned over 6 decades. While most 2003 Jefferson nickels found in pocket change today will hold only their face value, select coins distinguished by exceptional condition, certified full steps, or notable mint errors are considered valuable collectibles. These coins, though small in physical size, carry a considerable premium due to their rarity, historical placement, and technical quality. Their value is not immediately obvious without careful examination, but for those who specialize in Jefferson nickels or modern American coinage, the 2003 nickel represents an important and potentially rewarding piece of numismatic history. If you enjoyed today's exploration, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and share this video with fellow collectors. And as always, keep searching for those hidden treasures in your change. You never know when you might stumble upon the next big mystery.